guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you a makeup look that only takes 5 minutes and is so easy that even a beginner can recreate it. I'm usually someone who doesn't like to wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. It kind of depends on my mood and what I feel like wearing that day. Usually if I'm feeling really lazy, I just put on my eyebrows and a lipstick and I'm good to go. But this makeup look is something that I would usually do if I need to go out and look presentable but don't feel like spending a lot of time doing my face. Before I start, I'm going to get my hair out of the way so my makeup doesn't get on my hair. So depending on how my skin looks that day, I would either opt to use a tinted moisturizer or use a concealer. But today I feel like covering all of my blemishes and to make my skin look more even, so I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer. I usually don't put the skin tint directly on my face, but I don't know why I did it today. And I'm just gonna spread it out evenly with a brush. This is a flat brush and it's really easy to get on all of these nooks and crannies. I don't know if you can tell, but using a brush usually leaves a brush stroke behind. So I like to use the beauty blender after I've evened out all of the products to my face to blend out all the brush strokes. And that way I can get a more even complexion. I usually just use one pump for my whole face and I find that it's enough to cover everything. But I did pump my skin tint directly on my face, so the products kind of spread unevenly. But I think I did a pretty good job to even out everything because the left side looks like it's covered up pretty well. And the right side as well, and as well as my forehead. I'm not so sure. If you find that your skin tint or foundation doesn't cover your face sufficiently, you can always add more. I'm going to add some concealer to my under eye and blend it out while I'm blending the skin tint as well, because I'd like to cover up some of the dark spots here and a little bit of the blemishes over here. I'm going to start by blending out the concealer first. I actually found that I really like a beauty blender with this shape because it has a really white base. I feel like it actually helps to blend things so much faster. So the next step is drawing the eyebrows. Drawing your eyebrows is actually very important because it helps to frame your face. It actually kind of make or break your whole makeup look. So I'm going to start by drawing a line on the bottom of my brow and kind of framing it a little bit. That way, when I have the shape all drawn out, I can just blend out the harsh lines. I'm also going to do my brows on the left side. If you're just starting out to draw your eyebrows, I suggest you just follow the natural shape of your eyebrows because it's easier and it will complement the shape of your face without making it change too much. Don't forget to draw the tail because I feel like it helps to give a better shape. And because my eyebrows are pretty sparse, I am going to fill in a little bit and then blend it out. I'm using this brow pencil from Luxe Crime. This is the Slim Triangle Precision Brow Pencil, I believe. And it has a spoolie at the other end to blend out your eyebrows. So this is how I would blend it out. I would usually go upwards for the front part of my eyebrows and then go to the side like this. If I'm feeling like it, sometimes I would put on an eyebrow gel to put my brow hair in place, but today I don't feel like it, and sometimes eyebrow gel can be quite finicky, and I only have the tinted eyebrow gel, so it can be a little bit messy if my brow is done. The next thing I'm going to add is a blush. Nope. This is actually a multi-use pot from Cica. It has a blush and a highlighter in one pot. But today I'm just going to use the blush. This is in the shade Mon Cherie. I usually like to put on blush right under my under eye here because I have a pretty long face and I would like to create an illusion where my face is slightly shorter. But if you have a round face or if you have a different shape of face than mine, I would suggest you look up how to put your blush to complement the shape of your face. I like to put it on a little bit thicker at the start of the day, and by the end of the day, the blush would still be there. I don't really like to use highlighter on my day-to-day basis because I feel like it's too glowy and it kind of emphasizes texture. I like to go in with a bronzer and just warm up my face a little bit. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and as you can probably tell, this is starting to hit pan. I'm going to use an angled brush here and dip it into the bronzer. And don't forget to blend it out because you don't want your bronzer to look really harsh. You'll have to blend out your bronzer really well because otherwise your face would look really muddy. This is pretty much the whole makeup look. It's just some skin tint, a little bit of eyebrow and blush, and a little bit of bronzer, and your lipstick because I look really pale without the lipstick. So for the lipstick, I'm going to use the Sunny Face Fluff Matte lipstick. It's actually a Filipino brand, and I feel like this is actually one of the best matte lipstick I've ever tried. This is how the lipstick looks like. I'm going to put on my lipstick. I actually haven't really prepped my lips, so if it looks kind of patchy, it's not the lipstick, it's my lips. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do decide to recreate this makeup look or feel inspired to do the makeup, please tag me on my social media channels right here. And if you want to learn more about the skin tint that I used, you can click this video right here to check out my review of the skin tint, and I'll see you next time. Bye!